Hi, welcome back. If you read the header, this is about the Vulcan V-18. Now, if you look at this isn't a V-18 completely. It has the Nodex spud blower on it. It's a Vulcan upper. Honestly, this is probably the worst execution of an upper I've ever seen on an upper that really isn't that hard to execute, and let me tell you why. First of all, it's basically an AR-180B receiver, okay? But for a handguard, it's an FAL, aftermarket handguard. How do I know this? Because the other upper I had was an actual FAL handguard. It's an adjustable gas block that when I got it, the screws wouldn't even go all the way through it, and they stripped out. It's a Colt government profile barrel. Now, all together, this should shoot okay, and it doesn't shoot inaccurately. The problem is, if you look up here on the barrel, where Colt should be on the top, actually this one may not even be a Colt, or they may have ground it off. I don't think they timed these right. So what happened is, if you take this gas block off, instead of there being a nice little small little pinhole, there is a hole about 1/8 of an inch. So it totally overgasses this gun. So what happens is, it's actually starting to damage the back of the receiver. The cam pin is marking down. So I put a plastic buffer in it I just got. Let me move this forward here, to protect the back of the receiver. My goal is with this, I'm not even going to try to put it back together. My goal is with this is to someday put the proper size gas port barrel on here, and this would probably be a pretty decent upper. So, one other thing. The rail is held on with screws. Pretty quality job, huh? What I'm trying to tell you is, if you come up against a Vulcan V-18, you don't know what you get. I don't know if the company themselves made that hole in the barrel, or if somebody, because we don't know how many people this went through before it got to me, somebody tried to make it work, thought it was undergassed and just kept drilling out the barrel. My feeling is the barrel wasn't put in timed, so instead of getting a barrel with no gas plug, they bought pre-drilled and then just opened up the gas hole to it, lined up to the gas port. Don't pay too much for these. This will be an interesting project for me, but I have other armor lights to shoot. If you have a 180 and you want to put one of these uppers on your gun to save your original upper, it's a crapshoot. It's a big crapshoot. But I do want to thank Carter, and you know who you are, for selling me this or trading me this, because this gives me a project that my brain's always thinking guns. I'm already thinking about how I can try to save this. I'm going to take it on the range, fire 10 rounds through it, show you what it shoots like. As always, thanks for coming to the channel. The Vulcan upper, Nodex spud lower, 10 rounds. Chinese scope. All right. At least we know it will function to a small amount. Thanks for coming to the channel.